energy policy is shaping up to be a top issue on the campaign trail. Former President Trump is hitting those comments you just heard of then candidate Harris supporting a ban on fracking in 2019. It's part of his pitch to put domestic drilling front and center.
We will end the Biden-Harris war on American energy, and we will end their terrible war on fracking. Fracking is incredible. I will also terminate the Biden-Harris electric vehicle mandate on day one and save the U.S. auto industry.
Those arguments could resonate in some battlegrounds like Pennsylvania, which is the second largest producer of natural gas in the U.S. The Harris campaign says she does not support a fracking ban despite those past comments, instead alleging this is part of Trump's, quote, attempt to distract from his own plans and enrich oil and gas executives. Meanwhile, Trump's pitch is that more drilling will lower costs and reduce foreign dependence. Our latest Bloomberg News Morning Consult polling finds about a third of voters in battlegrounds say gas prices are a top economic factor in their vote. And when it comes to who they trust to handle the issue, Trump leads Harris by about 12 percentage points. But the Biden administration says they're the ones focused on lowering prices.
We have worked to maintain a balanced price and to make sure that the American economy is not hampered by higher prices, and that American consumers, especially in the summer. So I think we're going to continue to see that trend to try to bring prices down.
Now, for their part, Harris's campaign appears to be shepherding a more progressive energy agenda, but there's much we don't know as the campaign clarifies its policy positions. What we do know is VP pick Tim Walz is considered to be an aggressive advocate on climate. As Minnesota's governor, he's required all state electricity be carbon-free by 2040, and he's helped accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles in the state. A shift to EVs and what it means for jobs was one of the biggest sticking points during the United Auto Workers strike last year, but it hasn't seemed to dampen union support for the Democratic ticket. And while you heard former President Trump take a swing at EVs before, Joe, over the weekend, he said the cars are growing on him since Tesla founder Elon Musk has thrown his weight behind the Trump ticket.
The power of Elon. Maybe they'll talk about that in the interview on Monday night, Kendall. I want to hear more about Tim Walz, though. This is interesting as we try to get our arms around what will be the Harris-Walz energy agenda and what you've learned about his time as governor of Minnesota, trying to cut red tape, trying to get around permitting reform. What do we know?
Right, exactly. Well, some of these initiatives that he's implemented at the state level have been elusive when it comes to the federal level here in Washington. You just named one of them, streamlining permitting reform when it comes to renewable energy projects. Just before Congress recessed a couple weeks ago, there was a win out of the Maine Energy Committee, bipartisan win with Senator Joe Manchin and Senator John Barrasso's permitting reform bill did make it out of committee, but its future is unclear when it goes to the floor of the Senate. So things like that, we'll have to see how the campaign is going to use those statewide initiatives that Walz has passed to see if they can convince American voters nationwide. One of the ways that we've seen Governor Walz do that while campaigning in Minnesota during his time as governor is to talk about the creation for jobs around these renewable energy projects. Of course, Republicans push back against some of those assertions, saying that we have to make sure that we are taking care of our domestic drilling energy jobs first.